All my dear influencers, greetings from MLZS Nalgonda. I like to say the word influencer as I decided to become an influencer after listening to Dr.Prabhat Kaushik's words during the conclave. I say that Prabhat Kaushik sir is a person who is born for children. His innovative ideas are beyond our imaginations. Every session from him is leading me to do something different for the children. During the conclave, even though sir's session was short, it has given a great impact. Really, we feel we can do wonders if we follow the words of sir. My takeaways from sir are many. I understood the importance of becoming a smart worker and what makes a school good. I started becoming a smart worker and making my school a happy school. Definitely, I start implementing from your basket full of best practices in school. I have gained a special energy to lead my school after the conclave. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Indu ma'am and Neeru ma'am, for your wonderful sessions. Special thanks to our RST, Revati ma'am, for giving a proper guidance and support. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Mrs. Bharani Sri, Principal of Mount Literacy School, Paramakudi. The session organized by Dr. Prabhat Kaushik was an enlightening session for everyone else. Definitely this session is an eye-opener to all of us. Thank you for inspiring us to be excellent in everything we do. Thank you for sharing your knowledge, wisdom, experience with us.
Hello everyone. Greetings from Mount Literacy School, Udgir. Thank you Zealand for arranging an energizing and confidence building Principals Enclave for 3 days. I am immensely grateful. However, the highlight of the conclave was the interaction we had with our Director General, Mr. Prabhat Kaushik. What he said was that principals must be free to think and to bring in new things. School must develop a good rapport with their learners. Principals also have to build good relationship with the parents of our learners, because parents and students are our best advertisements, and that education must be beyond books. Thank you for this rich experience.
First of all, I would like to thank Indusanu ma'am, who has given me opportunity to talk about Dr. Kaushik. Dr. Kaushik speaks impromptu. Dynamic speaker for lecture tailored for our needs and interest. He is the best speaker among the best who speak heart to heart. His direct conversational temperament connects us all so well. Sometimes we feel he is talking directly to all of us, though he generalizes. And I do believe consistent, constant and positive efforts definitely bring fruitful changes. Dr. Kaushik is wonderful creator of multiple stories at a time. They seem true. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all my educators. The message that I received from our esteemed Dr. Kaushik's message was very much to my heart, and it really hit the nail. He was very simple and in a very humorous way he delivered his message. I would pen pick eagle mothers, I would have a transparent schooling. I would have lunch with my parents. I would give certificates to my parents. And I would get a questionnaire done for a good principal, for a good teacher, for a good school, and what not. There are so many things that he delivered, and I will implement it in my school. It was a wondrous conclave. I got connected with my principals. I can do my work with a very confident spirit. I can implement it, and moreover, I have gained good knowledge from this conclave. Thank you.
Greetings of the day from Mount Letrazi School, Ahmedabad. Dr. Prabhat Kaushik's session was deeply impactful and engaging. Sir's language is simple, concise, and his style of delivery of the ideas and knowledge is remarkable and very convincing. Dr. Prabhat is an inspirational and motivational speaker, as we all know. His session at Principals Conclave 2022 had been absolutely amazing and enlightening. The precious takeaway for me from the session was, don't be a football to others' opinion. Finally, after attending the session, I wish to describe Sir in 5 words using 5 I's: intelligent, inspiring, idealistic, impactful, and impeccable. Looking forward for attending more of your sessions, sir, and hearing from you. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Hi everyone, this is Binu Jacob, principal from Mount Letraji School, Latur. I take this opportunity to congratulate all the Mount Letrans who participated in this 3 days principals conclave. It really was a great success. This is a testimony of our efforts to impart quality education during this pandemic time also, and it also reveals our dedication towards our stakeholders. All the speakers were amazing, especially Dr. Prabhat Kaushik sir. With his similes and metaphor, he explained big philosophy, educational philosophy, in simple languages what we understand. I would like to congratulate all the other people, those who have taken keen interest in making this program a grand success. I know that you all are very instrumental in making this program a very successful one. Stay safe, all of you, during this pandemic time. Stay connected, and I hope this type of principals conclave would take place again so that we will get new updated educational philosophy and other information related to education. Thank you, everyone.
A very good afternoon, sir. Thank you for conducting the session on preparedness for upcoming challenges and ensuring effective delivery of academics in virtual mode and interacting with our BPs and principals today. The takeaways for me for today's session are slogan to MLZS ecosystem and MLZS to be the first choice of schools and how to make that. Sir, your project of education beyond books is really very interesting, and I'm sure the schools are going to be the best schools, and the principals, we will ensure that they will be following these projects to the T, making sure that the student's life is stress-free and guiding our principals to be good principals, principals with passion, vision, mission, and heart of a child. That's very important. And sir, Mount Letrazi School, Chennai is my center of school for excellence, and we look forward to take guidance to take the school to the next level. Thank you, sir.
Everyone, this is Kajal Marwaha, Principal, Mount Letrazi School, Jabalpur. I've been asked to give the feedback regarding the session that happened in the past, recent past. I'm very happy to state that it was like I've got this opportunity to listen to Mr. Prabhat Kaushik during the Sunday's interaction also and during this conclave. And I have gained one thing, that it is our prime responsibility as the principals to interact. बिकॉज जैसा आपने बताया था कि अगर आप काम करते हैं तो आपको शोकेस करना ही पड़ेगा. थैंक यू सो मच बिकॉज दिस हैज़ गिवन अस अ गुड डायरेक्शन टू वर्क आउट. You have started working out not as an eagle parent, eagle mother, but sir, I would like to state you that it was there in my plan and it has been reinforced with your words. And from today onwards, I started calling the parents of class 10th. And it is not only for their career counseling of their child. At the same time, I told them that they are the best resources who are available to us because their children are there with us from past 5 to 6 years. So as an ambassador to MLZS Jabalpur, they will going to help us out in our mouth publicity, giving their good feedback about. So this is one of the takeaway from your session to me. And one thing that I have realized that you have a very impressive way of attracting the audience. Even the small thing that you did ask regarding why do we come up in a proper uniform to the school, that also really matters. That personal appearance also matters. And I am also looking at all these small things very, very carefully so that the essence derived from that will not be lost. The third thing that I obtained from you is that irrespective of any pedagogy and curriculum, the most important thing for any institute is your children and the parent community. And I am assuring you that at Jabalpur we are working towards both the things very, very carefully. All our stakeholders are very important for us and we will be doing good work. In the past also we have done a very good work and now also we are being determined to do much better things. And the credit goes to your lecture, sir. It was been quite motivating for each one of us. Thank you so much.
Namaste to all the Mount Literans. I will say vibrant Mount Literans. That's what I felt when I heard Dr. Kaushik and all the respected dignitaries, sir and Niru ma'am, and all the respected principals, the stalwarts of education industry who are witnessing this celebration of Mount Litra, and that is the conclave. It's really a moment for us to express, and I think 1 minute is very less for me to express my views about whatever takeaway I got from the session. That was so powerful. It was like creating your image. It was going beyond books, finding out eagle moms, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find out 50 eagle moms. The maid be a teacher who has to keep her child alive in her so that she creates a vibrant atmosphere, a positive atmosphere. So every aspect was defined in a very different way. Sir was the way the sir took it ahead in very casual approach. It really connected to each one of us, and definitely we are the role model that we have made be our RSDs or sir or the team. We are empowered. I feel we are very liberal, and that gives us motivation to enhance our skills each day. So it was a total all in all a learning experience, and so many things which sir told about being smart worker and not hard worker. So sir, whatever you have said, definitely will keep our fingers crossed. And happy new year to all my fellow principals and my colleagues. God bless. Love you all. Take care of yourself. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Hardik Antani, the principal from Mount Literacy School, Surat. It is very important for all of us, being the people from education, that we continuously introspect ourselves, learn new things, so that the same thing goes into the classroom the next day. I'm very, very thankful to Z-Learn for organizing this conclave. It was full of learnings that we could take in the 3 days conclave. Right from day one till the last moment of the conclave, each and every second, each and every minute, there was something new to learn. First of all, I would like definitely to mention here our RSDs who were absolutely spot on in gathering everything together and helping us out to discover new things. Not to forget, now a mentor to us, all of us, Dr. Prabhat Kaushik. Every day on his appearance, there was always something new to learn. His simple way of telling big things really made us enlightened. In fact, a lot of things what he told, we have definitely decided to implement it, and I'm sure we are going to get a big success out of that one. Of course, not to forget my fellow principals with their unique practices. I think we all are working very hard, but then those practices which we heard, we felt that okay, we can also implement this in our school, and this is how we grow and learn living in a family. So a big thank you to ZLearn, thank you RSDs, Neeru ma'am, especially for making us or giving us this platform where we can share our expertise. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, it was an honor to be part of 3 days virtual principals conclave. It was beautifully designed and the topic chosen were very, very relevant for the principals. And the icing on the cake was session by Honorable Director General Dr. Prabhat Kaushik sir. There were many learning takeaways, but I would like to take names of few. I would start with Sir's session. Sir started his session with the line, "It is not easy to be a principal." I got immediately connected with that, and there was a bond developed. After that, I was listening intently with Sir's session. What I learned from this is we should understand, empathize with our learners. Once the bond is developed, it is very easy to get the work done. There were many ideas which I learned from you, sir, but the crux was first 100 admission is very difficult, but the next 500 and 1000 admissions are very easy if you are doing very good work. You are very right. If you are doing good work, our parents will become the ambassadors. Thank you, sir, for such wonderful ideas. In the ma'am session, we learned that outcome should be the first thing in mind whenever we are conducting any activity. From Neeru ma'am's eye care session, I learned that children might forget what we have taught them, but they will never forget how we made them feel. From Reti ma'am, in spite of the fact that she was unwell, she was present all the 3 days. I learned that duty is first. From Vaishali ma'am, we learned the different guidelines required for CBSE affiliation. I learned many best practices from my principals who presented in their session. I am now wishing to meet you all in person as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a great day.
Hello everyone, myself Pranita Satish, Principal MLZS Porbandar. First of all, I would like to say it was an extraordinary experience for me to be part of this Principal Conclave. The first session conducted by our Director General, Dr. Prabhat Kaushik sir, gave me a lot of confidence and motivation to be an influencer. How a principal should be a smart worker rather than a hard worker, and how to connect with the parents, how to change the pigeon mothers to eagle mothers, etc. were just an introduction to sir's immense knowledge in the field of education. Then again on the last day, sir quoted certain things like implementing some moral values in children, mothers as supervisors, everyday interaction with the parents, rubric for parents assessment, to implement communication 360 on daily basis, etc. were helpful to enlighten ourselves. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot for your valuable words about the best practices of different schools. What I found is many of the practices are common in all our schools of Mount Litran family, but some are unique. Definitely, I will also try to implement some good practices in my school. Overall, what I found is it was a platform where we all came together, we shared our views, ideas, suggestions, we learned from each other, right, which definitely everyone will try to implement in their own school, and I felt that we belongs to a big Mount Litran family. So, in this regard, I would like to thank our Zealand, our Director General Sir, all the RSDs and all my co-principals. I expect more and more conclave in future. Thank you, and once again wish you all a successful academic session ahead.
Good evening. Today a session on effective online teaching was conducted. Ms. Vishali, Director Schools Zealand Limited, started the session. She drew the attention of all the participants upon the upcoming challenges in teaching learning process and ensured effective online delivery through teamwork, resources, skills, hand-holding, execution, monitoring, and assessment. She also emphasized how all stakeholders could be supported. Ms. Shobha from Central Office advocated how online teaching learning can be made joyful through various processes and strategies. Dr. Prabhat Kaushik, a worthy Director General, as usual with its simple yet motivating words, left everyone to think deep. According to Sir, crisis brings opportunity to grow as well as establish. According to Sir, education should be child-centric in a school. Sir wants to see Mount Litra Z schools the best school and first choice of the city. Education being tri-process where teacher, student and the parent are equally important. Teachers should be well planned before they deliver their lectures in the class. Delivering information is not only important, but the attire and the body language of the teachers are also very important. The schools, in order to make the children successful, can take the support of the mothers. Mothers can work as supervisors and they can prepare timetable for their children at home. The school should take feedback from the mothers so that the area in which we need to improve can be taken care of. As per Sir, he has given us the slogan to have tuition-free schools, which means that the student should not feel the necessity to take extra classes after the school. Sir has pleaded to save the childhood of each child. Thank you very much, sir.
Yet another very powerful, informative and transformative session we witnessed today. It truly puts into perspective how good oratory always helps, and an effective communication is the best tool to convey the message in its most relatable form. Being true to your philosophy of keeping things simple, today in the session, the ideas that you gave, the concept that you discussed, the tips that you shared with the business partners and the principal were simple but very effective to bring about paradigm shift in the performance of the students in the school. Such sessions will always help in strengthening the bond between the MLZS and its stakeholders. Thank you so much for this session.
I am Shaila Dhiman, mother of Samriddhi Dhiman, and Dr. Prabhat Kaushik sir session was too good. उनकी बातें बहुत अच्छा साउंड कर रही थी and I am very desperate to know how I can become an eagle mom. मैं अपने बच्चे को कैसे improve करवा सकती हूँ और उनकी जो बातें थी कि वो न्यू प्रोजेक्ट्स लेके आएंगे. I am very desperate which types of projects he wants to implement in future. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Thank you very much for conducting influential and interactive session for our MLZS BPs, principals and admin teams on preparedness on upcoming challenges and ensuring them effective delivery of academics on virtual mode. Indeed, it's a very good motivation for our BPs, which is the need of the hour. They got inspired by your slogan, MLZS should be the first choice of parents. and principals got encouraged by your ideology, education beyond books, simple formulas and simple steps how to connect with each and every child and how we can utilize the resources on our hand, for example maintaining rapport with mothers, and how easily we can improve spoken English at schools. These are all very much influential thoughts to our academic team. Thank you very much for your motivating session for our team once again today. Thank you.
Good evening. A wonderful deep diving session on preparedness for upcoming challenges and ensuring effective delivery of academics in virtual mode was conducted on 16th January at 12 noon today. Ms. Vishali began with setting the positive tone of the session that how all stakeholders, students, teachers and schools must be supported with focus. How carefully together we make effective online teaching using resources, building skills, giving hands holding to people of processes, monitor implementation of tools and techniques, and assess, review, and enhance the quality delivery. Ms. Shobha emphasized on the delivery from center office, the process, and strategies which will make this online teaching a joyful learning. Our Honorable Dr. Prabhat Kaushik, DG, ZLL, emphasized on simple golden steps of making our MLZS as first choice of the parents. Teachers must be presentable as students and parents watch the live classes. Teacher must plan in a day in advance for tomorrow. We can share the same plan with parents, bringing teacher, principal, parent, and students all on the same page. Children must give feedback immediately as they reach home. Teachers to take an evening session for doubt clearing for all students in the class. This brings end-to-end management of learning process. An effective connect with every child to work on values, skills and knowledge. We must make MLZS no tuition school or zero tuition. First 50 children must do our advertisement, involving parents effectively and giving them scores, following rubrics and awarding them as 100% supportive parents would be our next task. Recommended MLZS will be our center of excellence with more effective support from ZLL. We can help students to connect to the difficult parents. Today's crisis could be turned into an opportunity by working from our heart with passion, positivity towards our mission and vision. Indeed, it was a great inspiring session. We expect and recommend a series of such continuous sessions on the way.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Madhvi, mother of Samson, who is studying in Mount Literacy School, Karnal. Yeah, I'm here to talk about yesterday's session, which was Education Beyond Books, and it was given by Dr. Kaushik. It was a great session and a motivating session too. I really loved two things in this session. One, tips to become an eagle mom, or what is an eagle mom. Second one is educating the child within the school limits, not pressurizing them with a lot of homework and studies. So this concept is really nice. I really want my child to be educated in this kind of concept. And not only this, I personally want to become one of the 50 eagle moms in Karnal. It is very useful to the child and to the parent as well. It will give a great success for the child when he starts living in the society. This will help them to become an individual and to be in the current society. I want to be a part of this, and I welcome most of the moms to be part of this, and fathers too. This will help our children to give a bright future. This is what everybody really wants, right? Our children, definitely our children is our future, right? We see our future in our children. We see happiness in our children's future. So I request Dr. Kaushik to help many moms and children to become the better society, to give a better society, because children are our future for the society. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Today, once again, as usual, your session was extremely engaging and captivating. In your trademark style, you brought home the point that we need to protect the childhood of our children. Your project, Education Beyond Books, is certainly a breath of fresh air in these gloomy times. Your concept of Eagle Moms, where the mothers collaborate in their ward's academic journey, is something that I'm looking forward to. I feel that you have stirred the innermost thought processes of our educators and made them feel so comfortable and so respectable in these challenging times. The kind of warmth that you exude while talking to all the stakeholders makes us feel that yes, we have a Messiah in education. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Looking forward to many such engaging sessions from you. Thank you.